Hennything goes, you know this year just gonna blow like I won't have it, you won't manage, so I'm real, I'm silent like magic.
What's going on, people? Anything goes back again with another Nukes top 5 reaction, and today he's gonna make us cry like Lil Baby.
See, that's better. This isn't normal.
Is he gonna make us cry like
Don't
babies?
Don't do it.
Or like
Don't do it.
Lil Baby?
Don't do it.
Because it doesn't say like make you cry like Lil Baby.
It says a little baby.
But what if it's like Lil Baby?
Can you get on with it? What did they need to do?
Watch the video. Subscribe, as always. If you like Lil Baby, subscribe. If you don't like Lil Baby, subscribe. If you cry, subscribe. If you don't cry, subscribe. You get the gist. Like the video. Get your suggestions in the comments down below. If you like Lil Baby, click the bell. If you don't like Lil Baby, click the join button. Support us even further. And yeah, I'm in a mood.
Clearly.
Bucksgrave Road. Friends David and Dell from the YouTube channel Signs and Signals are driving down a creepy back road called Bucksgrave Road in Carlisle, South Carolina. David and Dell say that when they were kids, they witnessed some very strange things out on Bucksgrave Road, such as odd, unexplainable lights and orbs. So, while driving down the narrow dirt road shooting some B-roll for their video in the car, they experienced something absolutely unnerving.
Oh, getting out?
I think that's enough B-roll then.
Yeah.
You don't want to waste up all the battery already.
The camera's battery's gonna get
Deal.
What the do you want to zoom in? I can't.
That's a torch.
What the what the are you supposed to do? Ain't nobody supposed to be out here? Oh,
At least it's a normal human, eh?
Yeah.
that just walk in the woods.
But why are they there?
Where's the
What
headlamp?
was that dude in the middle of the tunnel?
The headlamp should be right there. Like he didn't. Like he stopped. Did he turn off the light? Can you see in there?
No, I can't see.
I'm zoomed in. I can't hardly see.
Or if it just turns up like here.
Ain't no help, ain't no help.
What the?
I would be driving. Yeah, good. No, stop. I would be driving.
What you gonna do? What the are you doing?
The content play.
What the are you talking about? The content play. David, what the hell are you doing?
Hello?
He didn't finish hello.
I already tried that.
It's not content.
He don't want none.
I'm trying to hear.
He's having you for dinner. It's not content. I don't like that.
I don't know what view that
Okay,
is.
come on. This is some dumb. This ain't even what we're supposed to be here for.
You notice it's going to be on a window.
Yep.
Or see anything out there. It's so pitch black.
Damn.
And the guy is just.
Go!
Knew it.
To this day, David and Dell say that
Yeah, but
they have
even
no
that-
idea who or what the creepy stranger could have been.
What's the reflection?
And paranormal or
What's
not,
that?
they claim that they've never been so
That only
scared
come on when it.
in
Oh, it
all
might have
their
been just the
life.
lights on the wing.
So,
Yeah.
did they encounter some creep in the remote woods?
Yes.
Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
It's just a creep.
You decide. You can watch this entire video and many more spooky moments over on their YouTube channel, Signs and Signals. Neighborhood Watch.
Okay, good one, but it's definitely them fucking about.
No.
People's first inclination, if they're gonna like run up to a stranger's car, is not to just do this on the window.
Oh.
They go for the door handle.
What about insane people?
Even then, like, you don't just run up and put your hand on someone's window and then just stand there.
What would make you think you understand the thought process of someone who's insane?
Yeah, but come on.
He's probably going boogly boogly.
Making those noises, yeah? Boogity boogity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to tickle your car. If horses can climb, why not?
They can. Obviously, haven't done your research since the last recording.
Sarah Marie and her husband Bobby are having an afternoon get-together with some friends at their home in Florida, when suddenly they spot something very odd at the neighbor's house across the road.
Comes back the other way. Why? It looks like somebody's peeking through that window, the one that's open. No recording? Yes!
Bro, you see that twice?
I didn't see what. Oh,
Bin skanking. Skanking.
Barry Allen lives there.
There's nobody in that house. There's nobody at all. Nobody. That
I didn't know they could be that visible though.
Brother, that is doing laps.
At least they held the camera still so we could see.
One,
back and forth in Sarah's neighbor's
two.
home, freaking out everyone and even seeming to upset their two
It's
puppies.
Barry Allen. He lived there.
I think it might be Zoom.
There's nobody in that house. There's nobody.
Yeah, there is.
Sarah explains online that the home belongs to an older woman whose son
She took way too long to turn around.
passed away. Worried about the older woman's safety, Sarah calls her neighbor, but the woman says, I'm not even at home right now. So who or what could this be?
I don't think that's an old lady
I leave
anyway.
it up to you to decide.
Unless she's Flashpoint.
The ghostly guest.
One solution.
Does it have to do with fire?
No.
Then what?
I was going to say Arson?
Oh, fire.
You can't move. So Arson.
Maybe the old lady just knows she has a ghost, and while she's out, he's just like, yes, I've got.
Doing the housework.
No, he's just like, I can play while she's out because it won't annoy her. So he's just in the front room, just.
Do you know what? Yeah, it wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't moving quicker than ever.
The woman walking up to the house needs better instincts because it was like the third time she decided to turn around. No, if a shadow's doing this past the door.
Over on the Japanese YouTube page, Kuro
Oh,
Shiro
well,
channel,
here we go.
an anonymous paranormal investigator, Shiro, who always wears a mask, sets out to investigate an allegedly haunted hotel room
He's got a mask
somewhere
on
in
under that
Japan.
mask.
The investigator says that recently a man's life was taken in an extremely
in
violent and
case.
barbaric way in one of the
Just in
hotel
case he doesn't want
rooms.
to breathe.
Since then, the room is said to be haunted. Shiro plans to spend the night to investigate. So Shiro sets up a few static cameras and a motion and voice-activated toy dog. But during the investigation, the motion-sensing toy begins to act very strangely.
何の音
What was that noise he made?
いやいやいや、それはないわ。どうしたおい、え、何これ壊れてんだけどマジで。待って、落ち着いて。
え感じけ
電源切るか。今また電源つけました。
Shit angles.
あ、おかしいだろマジで。やばいなマジで。
Was it meant to bark back at him?
さ。
A little shaken up, Shiro resets the toy dog and continues to investigate. What happens next is absolutely terrifying.
That mask is terrifying.
ちょっと待って。今動いてたよね。
What's moving?
さっきのが開いてない。
Just close it.
Don't look out there.
この音だった。
I don't know what that resolution is that's causing it to do all of that.
And then he died. This is how they die in horror movies.
Why does it always take...
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That is pitch black. Just turn the light on.
いないんですよマジで。
You wanted there to be someone there?
？Oh my god, it was still there. I think that was there like 3 times.
Was that not him that opened the door?
てかこれいつ消えた？
Hey, you're way too calm. Way too calm. Well,
What kind of fucking astronaut toilet is that?
then they
Oh.
a lot of their
In the corner of his eye, Shiro sees the hallway door slowly open by itself. But when he goes to check, there's no one there. When he turns back toward the hallway, a frightening dark figure can be seen standing right in front of him.
I was there for time.
Shiro recoils in shock,
Is that LeBron?
tripping over his
Look
own
how tall it
feet.
is.
He quickly grabs his camera and gets back up, but the figure has just disappeared. Shiro believes that he might have captured the angry spirit of the man whose life was taken in the hotel room. But some of Shiro's viewers think that the apparition looks more like a woman. Perhaps even the vicious entity
that.
responsible for the
Really
man's
cool one.
death.
Bro, it's even in the reflection.
What do you think?
You noticed that?
You can watch Shiro's entire
Oh, yeah, it is.
investigation over on his YouTube, Kuro Shiro channel.
I think that's a first.
Before we move
Well,
on to
no,
the
it's
next
in that.
video,
It's
if you
on the
see
breakdown.
anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Lights out.
Nah, man, it just means it's fake, innit? Or
I hate this movie.
it's bangers. Or
It's really not.
it's
So bad.
it's really good.
Or yeah, I don't think we've ever seen a
or
ghost
noticed.
reflection.
Yeah, I don't even noticed. I don't think
We've
there's
seen ghosts in reflections,
yeah
but not
directly through
a
the
ghost and then their
being
reflection.
able to see their reflection.
We've seen them like doing like this behind people in reflections. Yeah, a lot of Japanese toilets have bidets connected to them.
Oh,
That's
that
what
was
that was.
butt blaster.
Yeah.
Mad.
Very clean people.
Arson.
You can't just arson everything.
Brother, it was standing there looking at man for time.
What do you do when a ghost haunts like something outside that won't burn?
Probably rock salt and then
Rock salt. Watching too much Supernatural. Rock salt.
and then
Rock salt.
let
What are
me
you gonna
finish.
do? Just throw it at it?
No, what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab some rock salt
Eat it.
and then you
Do a circle.
no.
Oh.
You have some rock salt, you eat a handful, and then spontaneous combustion.
Oh, you spontaneously combust. Do you rock salt?
Lord, I hope not.
And horses don't climb trees. Okay then. I'm not gonna press play because I hope it's not anything to do with
The film.
Lights Out. Yeah.
It's a good
Although
film.
Nuke. You spelt neighborhood wrong, and then you put an apostrophe after lights. Like it's like light owns out. It's like me saying Tex out. That's Tex out. It's not your out. It's Tex.
Oh.
Come on. I doubt it's even Nuke doing it at this point. He's probably got a team of editors and stuff like that. But
Team of idiots. Team of idiots.
no, they do their job well. But come on. Saying that and then I'll spell the title of this video wrong.
Unfortunately, there is very little information available on these next videos. The clips were recorded by a group of friends exploring an abandoned building somewhere in Kazakhstan. But what they capture is truly bizarre.
Чего? Нет. Чего?
Okay, then. That is like the movie.
That's a symbiote.
They're way too like.
Sure.
Давай, играй. Нихуя нет. Смотри, еще раз на него.
That's a symbiote, bro.
Ничего нет.
It's just seeping darkness.
Бля, вот вы, конечно, нашли в плане? Он вот тут же был.
These men are having fun.
A dark shape-shifting figure can be seen in an upstairs window. But what makes this footage so creepy is that the apparition only appears when they turn away their flashlight. When the group heads inside and upstairs to investigate, they find nothing there. The guys seem skeptical and just kinda laugh off the creepy experience, even though they can't explain it. But who or what
Oh, I thought there was
is
gonna be more.
this? Let me know what you think. The Cumberland Gap Inn.
I'm so glad that wasn't like the actual film.
Oh, when it gets closer.
I mean, it was, but yeah.
No. When it gets closer is when it's...
But it still shouldn't be happening.
Well, Venom.
Yeah, it's not very funny either.
You dickhead.
It's not very funny.
Yeah.
Why are we all laughing?
Hey, dickhead.
Yeah, all laughing, and then when you wake up in the middle of the night, you stand at the end of your bed.
Standing, it's just going...
It's like, what's funny, bro? It's funny now, yeah? Was there a puddle on your bed? I thought it was funny.
Who you calling a dickhead?
Not for me. Not for me. If I see that in a window and it'd be like, oh, I'm so tired. Eyes are playing tricks on me. I'm just gonna get my stuff and move country. I don't know if we've ever been to Kazakhstan before, though. For a ghost video, that might be a first.
No.
Add into the list of places.
The historic Cumberland Gap Inn in Tennessee is said to be extremely haunted, with hotel guests reporting many strange and unexplainable experiences. Lonnie and Neil from the paranormal investigation team Tri-State Paranormal Investigators decide to spend the night in one of the inn's most haunted rooms in the hopes of capturing anything supernatural. And they do. Shortly after setting up 2 static cameras, they capture something on video that is right out of a horror movie.
Great.
Nice.
2014.
Oh, that's gonna be old school.
Oh, he's sitting in the dark as well, so he won't even notice it. He probably just heard the bed creak a little.
Is that someone sitting there?
Yeah. Now, I think he can hear the movement of the bed, but... Has he noticed it? Look under the bed, that's when it's a horror movie.
Don't do that.
I got it. Seems like the bed moved again. Changed the water to turn it off.
Something invisible seems to sit down on the edge of the bed right in front of Neil. Shocked by what he just witnessed, he calls out to his team member who quickly joins him. Now, after several attempts at trying to debunk what they've captured, Neil and Lonnie have no idea how the mattress could have sunk down in such a way, especially since it would require a great deal of force on the bed. So could this be paranormal evidence that the Cumberland Gap Inn is haunted? You decide. Guardian Angel.
Don't know what to think about that one. Because I was gonna say, yeah, I don't know. Once you see them press down on it, they're not going like, they're like
Yeah, because it's not really designed for
It's probably
pressure.
It's probably spring, so
Yeah. So naturally,
they wouldn't just.
I was
push
more
down
trying to
by
focus
themselves.
for balance on how when he gets up, how that bed reacts to him getting up. And the moment he got up, it was just like, bang.
Well, he's sitting on that now, and it's not much lower than what the other bed goes to, and he's got his full weight on it, and springs wouldn't just like.
Yeah, like
Close
how that bed
themselves.
that bed reacted like something a little smaller than this guy sat down twice immediately. I don't even understand what that action is, but okay.
I mean, if it's a ghost bed, it's a ghost bed.
I see what you did there.
What?
If it goes to bed.
If it ghosts, I didn't even mean that.
Yeah.
I'm like Shakespeare.
Please tell him. Press play.
Tell me what?
Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Oh.
You decide.
William.
Guardian Angel. Only a few months ago, TikTok user Tana Witt went through a devastating tragedy when her brother suddenly and without warning passed away. Tana's brother was incredibly close to her family, including her 2-year-old daughter, Evelyn. One night, Tana and her daughter are home alone when something happens that shocks Tana to her core.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, what was that noise?
Arson answered.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
Check the time.
Evelyn. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
Evelyn seems to be talking to someone that we can't see. And creepiest of all, a whispering male voice can be heard that seems to say, Uncle.
Who are you talking to?
It's pretty close.
Even stranger, baby Evelyn seems to have heard the
I
voice
think
as
the
she
whisper's a
happily
bit of a
shouts,
stretch, but she's
"Uncle,"
definitely saying
over and over.
Who are you talking to?
But she does say no at the end.
Yeah.
Tana believes that without a doubt her 2-year-old daughter is speaking with her deceased brother, and that Evelyn is being looked after by her loving uncle from the other side.
You bloody better hope so.
The Tainted Temple.
That was a nicer one. If it's her uncle. I
Uncle?
think the whisper was a stretch. It was more just like a deep breath than a word. But
Yeah, but
she's
obviously
definitely saying uncle.
we've heard many of things where it's very suggestive of what could be said. That's I'm saying from all the ones I've heard or we've reacted to or listened to. Or
Yeah, it
seen.
wasn't far off.
Yeah,
but
no,
it
I
was
think
like-
it's pretty close. And it doesn't help it that like seconds later you hear anger.
But it's the no at the end that would start worrying me.
Yeah, but obviously
'Cause she's like-
on top
she's
of
like-
on top of the no, it was the shushes that was
she's
killing
like,
me.
is that uncle? Is it uncle? And then she's like, no. And then I'd be like, oh. Well. Stop talking to them then.
Then it's just an imaginary friend named Uncle.
Yeah. Babies are weirdos.
What are we if babies are weirdos?
But why are they always seeing stuff?
Because their eyes haven't.
Why do you grow up?
opened.
I wonder if Now this is going to be very scientific. But I wonder if babies see it because they have no like understanding, and they don't like when you get older. The just default setting is that ghosts aren't real, and that stuff like that is impossible. So I wonder if we just block it out. But because babies don't have that understanding, they're more open to it, and you know, same as like animals. Animals wouldn't have the understanding that they wouldn't even know what they're looking at, let alone know that it's impossible.
Yeah, but they always react though, innit?
That's what I'm saying. Like they don't even understand that what a ghost is, let alone that ghosts are impossible. But that's what
it's for us to decipher.
Yeah, no, because how?
I'm saying it's for us to decipher based on how the pet is reacting or acting.
If ghosts are real, make a knock or something now.
Why? Because you're going home.
Give it a chance.
Because you're going home after.
Huh?
Because you're going home.
Yeah, but I'm the one asking the question.
Yeah, but whether I'm still here and can hear it. Don't do that.
If ghosts are real, make a knock. Just give it 10 seconds. Okay, that was me, but now if there's a knock when I go home, you're going to definitely call me and...
No. I'm not staying here.
Are you going to do Arson?
I was trying to find my light.
Popular urban explorer Chris from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill sets out to explore the abandoned Masonic Temple in Cleveland, Ohio.
Nothing nice about
The
that
temple
building.
was built in
What's
1916
Masonic
by
Masons?
Freemasons,
Oh,
a secret society that is shrouded in mystery. Freemason members have included politicians, scientists, writers, and many of the world's cultural elite. Throughout the many years, it has been said that the Freemasons hold secret meetings and perform strange cryptic rituals. Some have even made wild claims that certain Masonic rites and ceremonies include a sacrifice. The Cleveland Masonic Temple shut down in 1969 and has been left to rot for over 50 years. Chris attempts to record and capture the architectural beauty found inside the building before it's gone forever. But he quickly realizes that he might have made a terrible mistake.
There's bare secret passageways, allow it.
Something touched me, I swear to God.
Don't just cough.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It sounded like a
someone
cough.
just touched my back. I don't know if it was my book bag flapped on my back or what.
Book bag.
It scared the out of me, I swear to God. And there's no water drips. Yo, that scared the out of me. Okay, let me calm down.
Chris says he feels like something is touching his back, but there's nothing there. After collecting himself, he continues to scout through the abandoned building. And this is when things get weird.
You better
Doors are closed.
beat that door off.
The old shut your door trick.
What the
Is that a light or an all?
I don't know, but what did it sound like he had? Yeah.
Women's toilet in a Freemason building.
Sounds about right.
I didn't think women were allowed to join, were they?
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah?
Oh.
Well, it's definitely a secret.
How many women can go toilet in there?
6, 7, including that.
0.8 women can fit in that toilet.
Did you see it? Right before the door slams shut, a creepy face can be seen quickly moving back behind the door. But when Chris opens it, it's clear that there would have been no room for anyone to stand there behind the door. And the room is empty. Chris is shook, but he continues on. Later, just before he leaves to go home, Chris goes back to check the mysterious door one last time. And he captures something truly bizarre.
What, not the first time?
Still gonna be there again. Oh, stop doing that.
Do not remember closing this door. Hold up. It's when I left this. Did I close this door? I cannot remember. See, this is getting creepy, man. For real.
Well, whatever it is doesn't want you in there, obviously, so...
I can't even open the door.
Oh my god.
What the hell? Hello?
In it.
This is really weird. It's closed again. Maybe it is the wind. Closing it.
Why
Right
would
after Chris says
so hard to
hello,
open?
a faint voice can be heard saying yes.
Hello?
Ooh, woman's voice
Hello?
as well.
So just what do you think is going on at the
That
abandoned
could
Masonic
be a
temple?
woman.
And is it possible that strange Masonic
With
rituals
white face
led to
paint
the
on?
lingering supernatural activity? You can watch this entire exploration and decide for yourself over on Chris's YouTube channel, Urbex Hill. Keep a knocking. Tic-tac.
That was gross.
A beautiful face.
It looked like the doll from Saw. Billy is its name? Is that right? That doesn't sound right.
Not even close.
It's something like that. But I'm not gonna let that bug me. Definitely look like that though. But
What, with the same white paint?
yeah,
But it just looked like Michael Jackson.
you don't really hear about Freemasons much anymore.
Yeah, because it's strange that everyone knows about Freemasons, but they're supposed to be a secret society.
I guess.
So if they are successful,
I had a female companion like 10 years ago, and then I went to a house when her parents were away, and there was her dad was one. There was all like pictures and that up, and I was like, "What are all these?" And she was like, "Oh, my dad's a Freemason." I was like,
you had a what?
"Female companion?
What's that?
No,
What's that?
someone you make the bed go with." Oh,
Can I continue?
my nan watches these.
She probably knows a few Masons.
Channel, Urbex Hill. Keep a knocking. TikTok user Maru75 from Germany claims that one night he heard some very odd sounds coming from his living room. When he goes to check it out, things take a terrifying turn.
Take the matches. Oh.
Was that a knock on that door that he's looking at? It sounded like
There's nothing
a
like
knock.
You saw that, right?
Yeah. Oh.
Maru hears knocking from the glass back door, but as he looks, he spots some dark figure moving behind him in the reflection.
That made my toes
He
cough.
spins around, but there's no one there. He turns back toward the door, and the figure is gone. And the door has mysteriously
Of course the figure's gone. The
by
reflection's now
itself.
facing the television.
So, is it real? Or is it just very clever video editing? As always, I leave that up to you to decide. Three's a crowd.
What do you think? Other than it being
That
UK.
made my feet tense up when that happened. That is. I was gonna say to you as well. You can't just burn everything, but you can change my mind. Watching that, I'll change my mind.
How long would you still be in there if you thought you saw a reflection turn around and the garden door's open now?
Yeah, I don't know what I'd do.
I think
if it happened in my home, like,
you'd remember where the matches are.
you can't just put a t-shirt in a bag and leave home. I'd be up. I don't know. I'd say I'd be up all night. I probably wouldn't stay at home that night.
Nope.
I'd have to go back the next day, but then I'd be shook every night. Those doors would be getting the biggest curtains in front of them ever.
Not the heaviest as possible.
Yeah. Because I could never see that reflection again.
I like a nice heavy curtain. They go up in flames quickly.
Yeah. The FBI is going to break in soon. Every video you say about burning things down more and more, the FBI is just going to break in.
Clay's flames.
Now, this next creepy occurrence was captured by 3 different paranormal investigators on the exact same night. John from the YouTube channel Exploration Unknown, Tim from the YouTube channel Breaking the Shell, and Josh from the channel Southern Afterlife. The 3 guys are all investigating an abandoned farmhouse in Kodak, Tennessee, called the Kelly House. The house is now part of a large wooded area designated as a bird sanctuary, but that wasn't always the case. The Kelly House was built sometime in the late 1800s and bought by the Kelly family in 1917. Now, honestly, not much is known about the history of the house, but many visitors claim to have heard strange unexplained footsteps and voices inside the home. Some have seen eerie shadow figures, and scariest of all, multiple people claim to have seen the eerie apparition of an old farmer wandering the property. So, the 3 ghost hunters decide to spend the night in the old abandoned Kelly house to see if the spooky stories are true. All 3 of the ghost hunters are recording, all at the same time.
Now, Josh hasn't been here, so he's going to go in first this time. Look, guys, you're watching yourselves.
Hey.
Wow.
Wow.
Not long into their investigation, all 3 guys are recording when John captures something downright chill.
Alright guys, so I got the REM pod set up. So if anything comes near that, it'll go off. And this is the new box. You probably saw it in the last video. I don't have a name for it, but it combines an EM pump, ambient temperature readout, and it also acts as an echo box. So if you can come up with a cool name, drop that in the comments. But we'll be using that later.
What he said. Pretty cool. Okay, guys.
Echo buzz
They're
machine.
setting that up. But I'm
Not even attempting. BT Homer.
planet. I think it's Saturn. It's next to it. It's bright. Wow, that is beautiful. Oh, somebody's coming out. No, it's Tim.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you ruined my moonshot, bro.
Oh, man.
I already got it.
You get that moon bow?
He said
It's beautiful, man.
Josh, didn't he?
When I said Tim.
What, that caught something?
Alright,
I
guys.
thought he said Josh caught
We've
something.
got the K2 meter over here in this window. We're getting things set up.
Josh needs to fix his focus. There's someone walking
And then in
upstairs.
here,
It's definitely a ladder.
That's what I was thinking.
we got Josh on the porch.
Oh, no, it's not.
Now, all 3 investigators
'Cause they're
can be
all
seen on
downstairs.
video at this time. Josh is on the porch, Tim is outside in the field, and John is strolling through
They're
the
all
house.
downstairs and someone was
No one
walking
else
upstairs.
is there with them, but John accidentally captures an unknown 4th figure. Someone or something walking on the landing up on the 2nd floor. Now, John didn't even notice this bizarre shape at the time.
It's
He only
walking,
saw it
so
later when he watched his footage back for editing.
He's walking
Right.
awfully
But
slow and shit.
that's not all. Because while Tim is outside in the field
Does he get
looking at the
upstairs as
house
well?
from far away, he too captures something on the 2nd floor.
Now let's go in.
Tim also sees a dark shape that appears to be wandering the 2nd floor. Josh, who's outside on the porch, eventually decides to go back inside after hearing some strange noises. And he also captures, well, just watch closely.
There's none out here. Tim's out there. There's nobody out here except for Tim. He's down at the end of the yard.
This house is weird. Weren't there stairs going up the other way before?
There's nobody out there, man.
No.
Except for Tim out there.
Where's he at?
He's out in the corner of the yard.
Oh yeah, I saw his light out there a while ago.
Did you see it? At the top of the staircase in a room to the left, again, something dark appears to be watching, and then
Oh, I
slowly
thought that was just the
ducks
doorway.
out of
I
sight.
did notice that. But I thought it was
That's
just
been
a
in the
doorway.
whole
Separate
time.
and distinct
Yeah.
captures of a shadow figure, and
But it
all
does
3
move.
investigators accounted for on camera. Could it be that the historic Kelly house is haunted? As always, I leave that up to you to decide.
Very.
You can watch all 3 investigations on the YouTube channels Exploration
Very
Unknown,
haunted.
Breaking the Shell, and Southern Afterlife. Night at the museum.
We're gonna skip straight over how nuts all 3 of those guys look. But yeah, at first I definitely
That
thought-
one was good. Seeing like 3 cameras at once.
Oh,
Because I was like, oh yeah, one of them's upstairs, and then I was like, oh no, wait, they're all downstairs right now. And for all 3 of them, and none of them got it. None of them did like the content thing where they like notice.
Okay, yeah.
None of them know. I mean, I know probably the best way to do the content thing is to pretend you don't notice. If you have got someone upstairs pretending to be a ghost, the better way to do it is to pretend not to notice. But they're not even like.
They never make a sound.
One of them, the third one, didn't even like. Barely caught it.
They never make a sound.
Yeah, in a house like that as well, you can't walk upstairs without.
But that shadow was massive.
Yeah, it's just like literal, just like all planks of wood like this. Like you cannot walk upstairs without, especially not even if it gets caught on camera, but for them to not hear.
Yeah, that footsteps.
People moving upstairs.
Not even just like the, just the
you could hear
weight,
them
the weight on the
walking
the
on the
weight
floor.
on the wood.
Yeah. That whole house was weird though, because the first capture upstairs, the stairs were going up the other way.
As in the establishment has 2
So it's the stairs doing this.
Nate Ratterman and his wife Kelly own and manage what has been voted one of the most haunted museums in the world.
What did he just say? What was his whole sentence? It sounded like he just merged words together.
No, something.
Exactly.
His name and her husband name own one of the most haunted museums in the world. I think he said.
Sorry.
It looked haunted. They looked like they had stuff from like Goosebumps and
Going
everything
on.
in there.
No, but it's just the way he described it. I was like, did he just break English barrier?
And his wife Kelly own and manage what has been voted one of the most haunted museums in the world. The Museum of Shadows, located in Omaha, Nebraska.
It's rap god,
The
isn't it?
spooky museum showcases over 3,000 allegedly haunted artifacts, including a few very creepy dolls
Nope.
with even creepier stories.
Nope.
One of these artifacts is a doll named Ada.
Nope.
The story goes that when a family moved into an old house, they found Ada in the attic. Creeped out by the doll, they threw it away immediately. But 2 years later, Ada came back.
This again.
The family found the doll right back in the attic where they had originally found her 2 years earlier.
Nope.
Now completely freaked out, the mother of the household took the doll and threw it in the trash again. Only hours later, and the woman found the doll halfway up the driveway, almost as if Ada was slowly crawling her way back home.
Nope.
The doll was then obtained by the Museum of Shadows. Ada is kept in a glass box to keep her from escaping. Over the last 5 years, Ada has been witnessed and recorded seemingly trying to get away again. This is some of the creepy footage that has been collected.
He's way too casual around these things now. He's just putting another one in the box while that one's waving at him.
On multiple occasions, Ada has been captured moving by herself. These are just a few. And as if that wasn't creepy enough, Ada has a few friends in the museum who seem to join in on the fun.
Nope.
Oh wow. Jumping.
I'm out of here. Taking Toy Story to a whole new level.
Ada and the other dolls have become incredibly popular attractions at the museum, with many visitors claiming to have seen them move with their own eyes. But the dolls aren't the only things that move around in the middle of the night. Times when the sun goes down, it's almost as if the museum comes to life.
Okay.
Look at the gurney, please, with the dummy on it. I mean, what do we expect exactly? I like the big red arrow, like we can't see the pram moving, in case you missed it.
Did you see it?
But the strange activity is not limited to just the night. Sometimes it happens right in the middle of the day.
Oh, they're customers.
Yeah.
Matting. That's a sick Halloween, bro.
So with 5 years of recorded footage and countless real eyewitness reports, could it be that the Museum of Shadows is haunted by the thousands of cursed artifacts kept within its walls?
Yes.
And would you go to a haunted museum? Tell me what you think.
No.
To watch much more of their paranormal evidence, head over to the YouTube channel, Museum of Shadows. Thanks so much for watching. If you listen to absolutely none of the rest of this, please hit the subscribe button and click the little bell icon so you never miss an episode.
Thanks, Nuke.
Hey, I've been thinking, do you want to start a new hobby?
No, I don't. Arson boy. I don't want to make our own museum so that you burn it down as soon as one door opens. Good, thanks.
I would never step foot in it, so I wouldn't care.
You've
about
got to
those
be
opening.
like, what happened to you to be like, you and your wife to be like, let's spend our money and open a haunted museum. Like there's two others I've seen, but one's like one of the main like ghost hunting programs on, you know, Ghost Adventures. Like the main guy from that has his own one, and then
Is it as big as that?
bigger. I think he lives in it as well.
Well, like
But
the
he
other,
buy- he buys, like-
what's Donny's name that has not moved? Lion Teddy Bear Boy in America, and he's like, what's that in the window?
Oh, Carmel Maine.
Yeah.
But no, Zach Baggins. That I think the museum is part of his
House.
I don't know if it is anymore. I think it might have used to be. I think he might have moved it now because he was running out of space for stuff. But he buys like all old serial killer things and haunted things, and then
That sounds like fun.
the Warrens, the people that all the Conjuring films are based on, like them two, they have their own real one where they keep like, well, they're not alive anymore, but it's still going.
Oh, well, they had their own one.
Yeah, they're in their home.
Huh.
So all the cases that they used to go on, all the exorcisms and stuff like that, if there was ever, like Annabelle, if there was ever an object that it seemed like it was
They'll
happening
just
to
keep
it, they kept it at their house. Yeah.
Of course they did, yeah.
Annabelle was in like a glass box like that. In there.
How did they meet their fate?
I think they died of old age.
Yeah? They're probably like 12. They're probably like 12 years old.
The Warrens. Yeah. I think last time I see a video with Lorraine Warren on it, she looked like really old. I'd say like 80s.
Yeah, probably about 17.
So...
No, you're right. But I think your aging process should speed up if you want to shorten your lifespan.
Yeah, you got. I don't know why. I mean, theirs doesn't look like they lived there, but even so, why would you want to spend all day long around stuff like that?
But I think from their point of view, even from all the information that was given from Nuke, it seems like they're not ultimately just intrigued by all of that.
I mean, the guy doesn't seem bothered because he was putting a doll in a box next to Ada, who was moving. Yeah, and he was just not even fussed.
Yeah, but I mean that more from a point of view of if the whole point of it is to like creep people out and stuff like that, then we only need to spend 22 minutes in it per day when we add new stuff, and the cameras can do the rest.
Yeah, no.
Because obviously, for every other, I don't know, clip and things that we've seen for people that live within those places, their reaction is a bit more, "Oh, go away now, I'm tired of this." Whereas you didn't see them.
Yeah,
all of their stuff was from the security room, the safety behind the lens.
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks.
Nope.
Unless you watching too many trailers. In it.
Trailers? No. Too much internet.
Yeah.
But they're so effective. Why does it seem like there's so much of the video left? Oh, it's the screenshot. Yeah. It's done. It's safe.
What was going to be my fault? Oh, I was going to say, yeah, I would not visit there or any of them unless a company would like to come in and sponsor the trip.
8 figures.
If they want to sponsor the trip,
8 figures
for the content and sponsor us to go out there and visit there, then I'll go.
8 figures.
I'm not going otherwise. I'm not even standing outside of it in the same city.
You're asking for sponsorship. I'm saying 8 figures minimum.
8?
Yes.
Just to go there?
Yeah.
I don't know who you think you are.
Well, I'm going to need a good lawyer.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to need a lawyer.
I'm just saying pay for the trip. Oh, for your Arson. I get it.
I'm not walking out of there without doing what's supposed to happen.
I'm just going to have to start calling you Venga.
If you want. Flame on.
Great. Do you want to do the outro?
Yeah. Surprisingly didn't make us / you cry like a little baby. So
but I cried like little baby.
Was a decent top 10 again. He ain't thrown no fakes in.
What do you mean?
There was like a couple clips where he was chucking in a
like
couple
the Japanese
couple
hummers.
dummies.
Yeah, he hasn't. He only did that a couple times. He's not like
then
Mind Junkie does it every video.
But yeah, if you like the video, let us know what you guys think about collecting dolls. Then leave your address underneath so I can come through and say it like that. Click the bell for the notification if you haven't already. You can support us even further by clicking the join button.
Got it in the end.
No, I got a flow. When I react, the man's got cold. When I react, the man's got gold. You little bitch, stick it in your reacts. It was a big react, the man's got no. Anything goes, you know this year just gonna blow like I won't have it, you won't manage. So I'm real, I'm silent like magic. Part with a man that oh so savage.